You don't mind being recorded, dear? Oh my god. Yeah. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, since the video's just started, I'm less than 1 kilolight second away from the star I jumped into, and there's a star right next to it, literally less than a quarter of a light year away. I'm at 40 times the speed of light, and it's going to take me 2 days to get there. That's fast for Super Cruise. Inter-system Super Cruise. This is insane! At this rate of decrease of time taken, it's going to take me a couple of hours to get there. Right, and just to prove you guys I'm not that far away from the host star, I've literally just gone past 3,000 light seconds away. Yeah, and look, hang on, I'm gonna quickly share this on Discord. Hang on, screen, delete danger. Yeah, look at this, look at this. So, look how far I am from the host star, right? Less than 10 kilolight seconds, right? Tiny distance. I'm not even travelling anywhere near the top speed of this thing, and it's only going to take me about half a day to get there, and falling rapidly. I'm literally about to travel to another system as if it was nothing, without even using jumps. The fact that I can do this is insane, isn't it? This should not be something we are able to do. The entire point of this game is to be realistic. There are rarely stars this close. Oh my god, it's going to take me less than 8 hours. What? Why is this a possibility? Do you see this, FUD? Hang on. I'm just gonna quickly social. You don't mind if I invite you to Wing, do you? Oh. Oh, okay, sure. As long as you don't mind me piggybacking off of that and getting more money from it. I mean, what else are Wing missions for? Am I right? Okay then, have you sent me the invite? This is legitimately insane. This is actually insane. Oh my god. Oh! Friend of mine is 69 light years away. Do you know where he is? Bernard Star. Interesting system to go to. Can I just say though, no wonder it's gonna take me so little time, right? I'm travelling at 500 times the speed of light, and I'm travelling. Oh, hang on a second, I need to mute comms. Oh, do you mind sharing and handing him in? That way I can get more money. Right. Yeah.
Incoming mission critical message.
Hang on, I'm just gonna say, Bully, FUD, look at the system I am in, and then look at the star. Yeah, look at the system I'm in, and then look at the star right, literally there's a star inside of it. Can you see that? Like on the map? It's literally like less than 0.25 light years away. I'm about to make it in. God, it's not even going to take me. It's not even going to take me. By the time I've reached full speed, it's not even going to take me 2 hours by the looks of things. That's pretty insane. Well, it might not take me 2.5 hours. I can only go up to. Well, what's the maximum speed Super Cruise can manage again? 1,000? Yeah. Anyway, I'm at 760, and I've got about 2.5 hours left of journey time apparently. Ooh, 2 hours 28 minutes. 2 hours 27 minutes. It's slowing down the decrease of time taken, but God, it's not slowing down fast enough. By the way, Billy, you don't mind the fact that this is being recorded, do you? Because this is just too interesting not to record. Wouldn't it be funny if I got interdicted now? I mean, good luck to anyone trying to interdict me, because I'm travelling almost 850 times the speed of light, but, if you can do... No, if... Oh, I've had one where it sent me crashing into a gas giant. Oh, a YouTuber I watched, right, he Mighty Jingles, he once had it where it's been dropped in... Where he got dropped out by interdiction inside of a neutron star's cone. Luckily, he had more than enough for rebuy, right? And the person who was interdicting him was in a really expensive ship for some reason. Probably an AI. NPC, sorry. It's like, no player with any time spent in the game would actually do that. Am I right? Not in an expensive ship, in a neutron jet cone. Everyone knows better than that. Because there are very few new players with the money to do that, and those that are probably too terrified of neutron stars because they've heard of them to be able to actually go there, am I right? Oh, Fuddy, you live? I'm gonna have a look at this. This seems interesting. Oh, you're watching Bully go land. Okay. Oh, yeah. Orthodox likes to queue people for some reason. I've also had it where I've been travelling in autodock, and another ship's auto-docking procedure has decided, yeah, sure, I'm just gonna ram into this ship. Like while I went through the mail slot, and it got me stuck. Oh no, the maximum is not 1,000. I'm currently at 1,020. And it's not even going to take 2 hours to get there. I've already travelled 0.1 light years. Yeah, I've travelled over 300,000 light seconds. I know this is boring, but it's super interesting at the same time, am I right? Because how often is it that you see in this game that you see two stars within a light year of each other that aren't part of the same system?
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming message.
Thanks. Oh, that's a 26 mil one. Oh my god, you're gonna make me so much money. Thanks, bud. This is actually, can I just say, this is actually how I got my cutter. A friend of mine just spammed out winning missions, and although I did help him somewhat with them, he did most of the heavy lifting because I was still in a courier or clipper, I think, unengineered, and without particularly strong weapons because I didn't have an insane amount of money to outfit.
Incoming message. Incoming mission critical message.
4.2 mil is good. Very good, in fact. Nothing to scoff at. Yeah, it's all good money. All money's good money. Can I just say, I wonder how long it would take for Jupiter Division to stop being pissed off at me. I went to... were you there when I went to get my ship from the system? No, she didn't. She's not in there. She's not in there when I look at it. Yeah, good idea. Oh my god, I'm traveling at almost 1,200 times the speed of light. Normally you don't get the chance to go this fast, do you? Oh yeah, I've made it to 2kc before doing that. It was actually to the point where, so I was in Nagaland, right, and I was halfway towards Mainani when by the time, well, not halfway, I was like, I travelled almost half a light year by the time I got back, because I'd pretty much had it running for like 4 or 5 hours in the background. Because I figured, you know what, I didn't have any missions, so I decided, okay, I'm just gonna see how long it takes to get to Super Cruise between the two. Remember, they're 4.5 light years away from each other, something like that. Oh, Bully's live. Oh, Bully's no longer live. That's cool. Wait, is she DMing you? What, me? The 4.2 mil one. Alright, I've left it. Yeah. I'm travelling between star systems, and it's not even going to take me an hour and a half to get to the next star system. Oh, and it's now 9.
Critical message.
By the way, you shared that exactly at 9 PM for me. Okay, I'm in. Now I'm just waiting for Bully. Bully, I do hope you're not crashing again. That would be unfortunate. quick question, Fud. I'm assuming Willie is DMing you or something, because I don't see anything in no mic chat. Ah.
Incoming mission critical message.
This one's got decent money, or I could get an insane amount of reputation or some equipment that I can sell. It's not a material, it's marine equipment, so I'm pretty sure you sell that. I just realised I'm almost 800,000 light seconds from the host star, right? And I'm really close to. Oh, hang on. Oh, hello, Salus. Yeah. Can I just? Sorry. Okay. How are you? Oh, you guys are doing some Thargoid killing stuff, are you? I don't really have much experience with killing Thargoids, nor do I have Guardian stuff, but I do have basic AX equipment I can equip. Yeah. Quick question, you know the AX, I believe, what's it called? Like, there's an AX multi-cannon, isn't there, or something similar to that? I've got one of them. Can you engineer that one at Todd McQuinn's? Okay. Oh, by the way, Silas, look at me, look at my stream. So look, I am 900,000 light seconds from host star, right? Look how close I am. Yeah, it was less than a quarter of a light second of light year away from the host star, and it's a different system. That is way closer than Proxima Centauri is to the Alpha Centauri system, and yet Alpha Centauri and Proxima Centauri are considered the same system by a lot of people. I mean, come on, look, I'm getting pretty close. Wait, really? That's a loading screen? What, so does that mean I could pretty much fly straight into it and it would do nothing? Oh, Fud. Oh, sorry, Salus. Fud. Oh no, Bully's the one who's handling that one. Bully, we're all in your wing mission. Yeah, anyway, sorry, Salus. You were saying? Yeah. In fact, I'm recording this right now, but I don't think I'm picking up Discord because I'm using the Windows recording software. So I'm just flying. I've recorded it because it's so interesting. What? Oh, it's ow, my ears. Yes, Cypher, you're really having some problems here. If you're saying some, If you're saying something, we can't hear you. It's just static. Please mute. It's actually hurting my ears. No offense. I'm sorry if that sounded offensive. I actually didn't mean. If that doesn't work, maybe change in sound mixer options or in Discord itself the input device you're using, because I had a similar but different problem where I was using the custom built, well, not custom built, but custom ordered mic I have, right, and it wouldn't pick up. So all I had to do was change the input sensitivity. So maybe Safer needs to change the input sensitivity a bit lower, because that might be part of it, or maybe just change the audio input he's using. One a.m. Ow. Yeah, he's having that problem. Safer, please just mute for now. Safer, please just... Sorry. No, that was McG. I have a live stream I'm supposed to be watching from YouTuber Ghost Giraffe, who's looking at that.
Models, it shows how.
Because he's chatting with. Yeah. Do you want me to send you a link? Message. There we are. Yeah. Can I just say though, Silas, I'm unlikely to be able to join you because 1 PM. I'm 17. My mum's fairly strict. I don't think she'll be happy with me staying up late. No, it's fair. Because... Yeah, I think... Yeah, so I think many people can understand where I'm coming from, not wanting to piss off my mum at the age of 17. Because... Yeah. I'll probably be able to stay up till... Sorry. Probably be able to stay up till about 11 though.
Incoming mission critical message.
We're not hearing Safer anymore. I think it's come. Oh yes, it is. Yes, it is Cypher. We can hear you. So, Yeah. Okay, that was a good one. Cypher, it's night. Sorry. I was just saying, Cypher, it's nice to meet you. If you know, you can just call me Joe. That's the name I tend to go by. That's the joke people make on my name. Yes, my name is actually Joseph, but I prefer Joe, so everyone makes Joe Mama jokes at me. Funny enough, I'm not Muslim or Jewish, but Hebrew, Joseph means he will give. I just know that because I looked up my name on a "what does your name mean" thing. Yeah, I think it was closer to Yosef, but I mean, then again, Joseph Stalin is quite often called Yosef Stalin as well. So, but no, he was a paranoid idiot who killed a lot of Jews indirectly by sending him to the Nazis. He was Ukraine? Oh, Georgia. Yeah, I know. I knew it was one of the ones next to Russia. I remember because the Top Gear crew, you know, the original ones, the good ones, visited his house. Remember, guys, I've broken Stalin's house. Do you remember that one, don't you? Oh, James May broke a door handle on Stalin's house and said, "Guys, I've broken Stalin's house. I'm going to the Gulag." You know, when you're younger, you think Jeremy Clarkson is the funniest one there, but when you grow up, you actually see it might be James May. Oh yeah. Yeah. Have you? Silas, did I tell you or did I tell Flood King this? Yeah. You know Mr. Beast, the big YouTuber. And is more widely regarded as a good person. Yes, Mr. Beast gives away millions a week or month or something like that. Yeah, not through the normal channels, but literally by making videos where he gives people. He gave a guy a house. He gave a guy a house like on video before. Also, he gave a guy who didn't. I think there was one guy, an old man, who didn't actually have a home, that he gave a home. They don't have the money. That's the problem. Mr. Beast is usually in one state in the US. What? He's all over the world on YouTube. He's not all over the world in real life. That's not how YouTube works. I mean, I literally record videos for it and stream for it, so you'd think I'd know. Are you actually memeing? Because if not, I'm about to get very angry. Is that a hint of sarcasm I can hear in your voice? Because I cannot tell. Oh god. Silas, he's being sarcastic, isn't he? Well, I'm British. We have a hard time figuring out whether someone's sarcastic or Americanized. Yeah. Ooh. What? Jealousy, but you... Jealousy, but you have to pay for your healthcare. Yes. No offense. No offense. It's a standard British response to any American saying you're jealous. Harbour, yeah. How uncivilized. Who? Who died? Oh my god, that would be the best thing in the world if he did. Who is it? Go on. That sounds familiar, vaguely. Can I just say, for anyone who is either is British or has paid any attention to British news in the past 2 years, Captain Tom Moore has died. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, because he raised so much. Like, there are people who say, and my mum's one of them, unfortunately, that he's not a proper hero because what he was doing was fairly easy. My response is, for you. Because that... The ironic thing is, sadly ironic, you know, bitter irony, is that he died of COVID. That was a punch in the gut. Like, his death, as expected as it was, would have been a punch in the gut. And I say expected because he's old. He would have died within the next 20 to 30, well, 20 years likely anyway. So it's not too much of a surprise that he died now. But yeah. To be fair, Dame Vera Lynn. Dame Vera Lynn died. Past 2020, I think. Hang on. I'm gonna Google that. Yeah, she died on 18th of June, which, funnily enough, is literally 10 days before my birthday, so... I got the death of Dame Vera Lynn for my birthday. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that. Yeah, he's pretty good. Anyway, for anyone that's heard of, well, for anyone that pays attention to British comedy, Bobby Ball. You know, from the famous, well, from the double act, Cannon and Ball. Oh, that's a shame. Oh. Nightmare on Elm Street star John Saxon died sometime in the past year or so, I think, as well. One you guys might recognise that made me actually cry. Famous voice actor Rick May. The frog guy from Star Fox, and also Soldier from TF2. To be fair, I literally never played Star Fox, so I only knew him from TF2 originally. But to be fair, he did such a stellar job with TF2 that I wouldn't have minded if that was the only thing he'd done, because he's just that good. Did you see all the tribute videos that are being made? Bully, Fud King, with everyone in the wing is in the missions that you guys put up. I don't know if you guys know that. I just figured I'd say. Oh, you guys aren't actually at the station. Fair enough. Wait. Wait, Silas, you're in Kolfayaka as well. Right. Well, I'm actually heading to Hirani because pretty much all of my ships are on the Valhalla. Apart from my cutter, which was still in the system the carrier jumped from, and I was flying it. And I was heading off to mine, but Mama told me to get off games. So it was a couple of days ago. Yeah, can I just say I am less? Yeah, I am getting pretty close to this next star. Look, it wasn't 1 point anything light years, it was 0.23. Look, 0.23 light years, not light years. Look, yeah, that makes sense. No, I have not. I never got pulled in by the free conda trick. Oh God, my screen's for. Oh, there we go. God, I think trying to do this is lagging my game out quite significantly. Would that happen if one tried to fly from system to system in Super Cruise? Is it normal for going in Super Cruise to, well, flying from system to system in Super Cruise to cause lag? Like here, for example. Worst comes to worst, I'm a couple, like say 10 light seconds away from the star and just jump into the entry point. However, in terms of the size of the map, it is very much a scale representation of the galaxy. So I think that's more systems there than there are actually in the real life galaxy in the Milky Way. No, because there are a lot of systems that are dark, as it were. can I just say though, Silas, I don't know if I've said this to you, but I might have said it to McG. I might have said this to McG and Fudking before, but I might have said it to you as well, but I can't remember. Have I told you before about the British Space Agency opening up in the next couple of years? Yes, they are. To try, because, you know, we're no longer part of Europe, so we're no longer part of the ESA. No, to be fair though, the ESA for a while had mostly done jack shit by themselves. No, it's not that expensive, because it's not that expensive if you try to follow. No, not really. It's not really going to be ridiculously expensive if you follow the business model of Elon Musk and SpaceX with the whole reusable rocket idea. That's the way forward. I mean, hell, we might even be able to convince Blue Origin to come over here as a competitor to SpaceX and start being representative of Britain in space, since they're getting pretty close to the mark themselves. We're probably going to make our own spin-off, but it's probably not going to be. Well, we're probably going to put a lot of focus into space because, yeah, it's important. But we're probably not going to have a super, at least not a large, dedicated military force. Oh, I get the feeling the first spaceship we actually make, we're going to name it something similar, yeah. Oh wait, have you watched that one then? It is. I've watched it all about 6-7 times minimum, because with my dad, because, you know, fucking Lister. Honestly, a funny thing is, a lot of Brits relate to him. And even funnier, a lot of Brits also relate to Rimmer. It's almost like a representation of the average British psyche in a spaceship. You have Lister, the chavvy, lazy one, who's also actually pretty cool. You have, but also a bit of a dick at times. You have Rimmer, who is an uptight asshat, but is also actually probably the most competent of the ones there. You have, what's his name? You have Crichton, who, I'm just going to say one word, and it's why Crichton really feels relatable to me: autism. I mean, come on, he takes things too literally, and he's too honest to not be essentially an autistic robot. And okay, and then there's Holly, the AI. Yeah, no, Holly, the ship's AI. He's back, kicking bottom or what? That's actually a line he says. That's because our comedy is, we try to pack it full of as much sarcasm and dry wit as possible. Yes, because think about it. Which country is quite often credited as the home nation of sarcasm? Yeah. Oh no, yeah. Oh no. Yeah, the one with Trump. The one with Trump with the White House exit pranks. basically, yeah, and then there's the spitting image once against Boris. Boris actually took it quite well on the chin. His big chin, of course, saying essentially, "Well, good luck to the guy playing me. Well, good luck to the guy doing the voice acting for me, and I find it hilarious. If that's what you want to watch, watch it." That, you see, that's a brilliant thing about British politicians. They do not give a fuck how the media portrays them, because they know. Yeah, exactly. They understand that the British people will make fun of them no matter what. So they're like, you know, let the people have their fun. We're still gonna be in charge. And honestly, I'm fine with that because it does. Some people say they're doing a shit job, but I don't think. I mean, all you have to do is take one look at Britain's COVID vaccination program to see. Are we, compared to most of the rest of the world, including Europe, are we really doing that bad? Yes, but yeah, but yeah, no, that's fair. In terms of actually dealing with the virus in the early stages, we did pretty badly. But now we've got our grip on the situation. And yeah. Oh, look at my screen. It switched to light seconds. Quite fast as well. Well, that's as fast as it will allow me to go. Oh, there we go. It just ticked up. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, fair. 2,500. I've seen someone go 25. I've seen someone. Yeah. Anyway, the thing I was going to say is with the British. Yeah, we did bad in the beginning, but we've pretty much got a grip on it now, and our vaccination program is literally second to none right now. We still had to order and pay in full for them, and they still had to come from production facilities in other countries. But because we helped make it, we were one of the, and we knew what its capabilities before almost anyone else. We helped develop it. We were pretty much first in kit. But then again, we were buying, you know, the type of freezers and freezers, I think it is, that you put vaccines in, back pre-December time, and we were ordering massive amounts of these vaccines before they'd even finished trials, right? From what I understand, the EU leadership waited until they'd finished the trials. Now, you see, that's the thing, it's risk and reward. We took a huge risk, and it paid off massively. Because we currently have over 15 million people already having had their first dose of either the AstraZeneca or the Pfizer vaccines. With at least 2 million, I think, already having had their second dose. With a first dose rate of about, I think it was something like 500,000 a week. So, you know, we made the right choice. You cannot deny with vaccinations we have made the right choices. And with almost everybody in your country likely to be vaccinated within the next 2 months. Do you know what that means? Well, about 500,000 a week. So between 2 and 2.5 million a month. Let's say 4.5 million each. Well, every 2 months. That sounds about fair. You're right, actually. It would only be about. Actually, no, we're on 16 million now. So yeah, it'd be about 21 million having had at least their first dose. Which isn't everyone, but it's still well over a quarter of the population. You're talking about the Ghost Giraffe one I sent you? I'm not stupid. I thought you were going to say it's landed, and I was going to say
Earth's atmosphere on a moon with no atmosphere on it, even though it definitely has a significant atmosphere.
Wait, they're looking at the Jezero crater right now, from what I'm seeing. Oh yeah, that's near the Jezero crater, isn't it? Belva, I think, the area is called. Near the Nareta Valleys.
Groundwater seeping in from inside.
Oh, hang on. Yeah. The Nareta Valleys. I think that's the river system you're talking about. Right next to that is the small Belva crater, which is part of the much larger Jezero crater. Yeah, if you don't know, I take this stuff I take my knowledge of this stuff very seriously because I hope to get into the British Space Agency, and if I want to get into the British Space Agency when they start hiring, like the ESA did recently, when they start their recruitment drives, they'll probably have similar requirements, and let's say it takes them 7 to 10 years to get that. This year, I'm probably going to head off to university to do, hopefully, astrophysics, but if not, still some form of physics, as a bachelor's. Takes about 3 years, shall we say. 2 to 3 years. And then I can do a master's on top of that, and even if I just do physics as my bachelor's, I'm 100% going to focus down on astrophysics for my master's. Yeah, I'm in the right game for the job. That's going to be fun. Then again, they are also looking for biologists, chemists, basically anyone who's good at the sciences, or who's an engineer or anything like that. Sea biologist? You mean marine biologist? Xenobiologist? I don't think that exists yet. Wait, what? Oh my god, you're making Imperium of Man reference. Xenobiology. It's a form of biology that is not yet familiar to science and is not found in nature. In practice, it describes novel biological systems and biochemistries that differ from the canonical DNA, RNA 20 amino acid system. Yeah, no, that makes sense because you're looking at, the natural flora and fauna of planets. Yeah. 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 Yeah, can I just say though, the ESA had for their recent recruitment drive, they did also want 3 years work experience, so I imagine the BSA would, but the BSA would be at least 10 to 15 years later down the line than the ESA, so I'll probably have that by the time, right? And on top of that, the ESA was looking for specifically those, like someone asked if ADHD or ADD would get them disqualified, and they said, well, and it was Tim Peake doing the recruitment drive, right? And he said, no, in fact, we're looking for people with diversity. I'm autistic. That's pretty good diversity inclusion, isn't it? Then again, for other habitable planets. Colonized, as well as, yeah, colonize planets we can, and categorize everything, really. Find as much interesting shit as possible, because let's be honest, humans, we may be fairly warlike as a species, but we are at our heart explorers, aren't we? We cannot be left alone, but if we were to ever meet, let's say we met a sentient species someday, right, that isn't humanity, I get the feeling humanity would all unify at that point, because the playing field would have been expanded massively. It would be it would be a very strong incentive, because we don't want to look weak in front of another sentient species, because who knows, they might be a predator species similar to us, or the hunters from the Kevin Jenkins Experience, which is HF. Well, I think you might have read that or listened to it. Seriously though. Yeah, I mean, there's been new. I mean, technically, there's been new areas to discover ever since humanity evolved. And although most of it was either based on survival, food, drink, or warfare, a huge amount of that has trickled over into other fields, hasn't it? I mean, look, the quality of life of the majority of people on the planet is way better than it was 100 years ago. And by majority, I don't just mean those of us in developed or close to developed nations. I mean those of us in, like, a lot of the people in China have had a huge quality of life boost in the past 100 or so years. Those in India are going through the same things as we did 150 years ago. They're both in their late industrial eras now. And I don't know why, but I feel incredibly proud that they managed to do that so quickly. I know I'm not even from that country, but I think it's because I don't tend to look at. I mean, I speak a lot about nations and stuff like that. You know, I make jokes about it and stereotypes and stuff like that, and you know, look at stereotypes and stuff like that. But in general, I don't care what country people are from. They're human. Yes, I mean, our tribal instincts are what allow us to band together to form tribes, well, families, tribes, villages, towns, cities, nations, heck, it's part of the reason things like NATO exist. But that didn't last that long. Not compared to how long other agreements and treaties have lasted. No, but you do have to admit, the British Empire has outlasted. Well, the British Empire, when it was around, outlasted a lot of outlasted, even compared to a lot of other systems today. It's lasted longer than them. 2 millennia, I think. It was before 1700. I mean, technically, if you include the British Empire's time as English Empire's time as British Empire, which it really would, because the English Empire was essentially the precursor British Empire. It does extend to about 1500, so it would be 400 to 500 years, which still isn't impressive compared to the Roman Empire. But let's be honest, no single nation has lasted as long as the Roman Empire. Yes, but they kept falling apart very rapidly. I swear it was like every 300 to 500. Yeah, no, I think the problem was it was like I think the thing was it was like every 300 to 500 years they had some form of disagreement between themselves and ended up splitting into factions again, didn't they? Yeah, you see. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Okay. Can I just say? Can I just say though? The thing is, I watched a video recently and it essentially said that the recent. Yeah, I was going to say, I watched a video recently, right, and it was essentially why China, like 150 years ago or so, was so behind the rest of the world, and why we're going to experience the same thing in not too long's time. Basically, it was because China had been in a very economically comfortable position for the entirety of its existence, because it was so separated from the quote-unquote barbarians of Europe and America and those areas, because quick point, it was such that I think it was like 1700s. The British Empire sent a trade agreement, an offer for a trade agreement or something like that, or a request for a purchase order essentially or something like that to China in Chinese, because they wanted to impress the Chinese. And do you know what the Chinese responded in their letter? Latin. Because they thought the British Empire was essentially just another barbaric Roman, just same as the Roman Empire. They didn't realise that 2,000 years had also passed in the other side of the world, essentially. Yeah, and now we've had that attitude of them for a while, so I think we're probably going to experience a rude awakening as well. In fact, we're already experiencing it, I think. Yep, sure. Alright, well that was interesting. Pardon? I know. Exciting, right? I think in a hot second I'm going to start. When I get to about 500,000 light seconds, I'm going to start slowing down. Yeah, my recording from pretty much the moment I jumped into the system is about almost a minute and 5 seconds. Well, almost an hour and 5 minutes long. Yeah, no, it's a bit less, because if you see, my speed is still increasing somewhat. Actually, I wonder if trying to wait till 200,000 light seconds would be an option. Or would I be going way too fast to decelerate at that point? Not at 2000 C, I can't. 7-second rule doesn't really work when you go past, say, 800 light, or 800 times the speed of light. Trust me, I've tried it. Once. Oh no, yeah. I actually find it quite fun seeing how far I can push my engines, well, my Super Cruiser and FTL equipment, to see how fast it can go in system, or well, technically between systems, I guess. You know? Anyway, so you guys still at the nav beacon? Sorry, where's Teva City? Where? Oh, Hirani, the same system as the Valhalla. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm heading there because every other ship, apart from my cutter, I think, one other ship, is on that carrier, right? And I was in the other the system it jumped from, in my cutter. So yeah, I've had to take the long way around, and I'm taking a detour to have a look at this because it's interesting. Well, it wouldn't have been an extra long way had I just decided to take a picture and say, "Ooh, that's close." It would have been, because it was on my route anyway. So, but this got slightly. What? Why did it slow me down to what? That's bullshit. Oh no, yeah, I'm pretty much at full speed already again. You know, I'm at full speed. Oh no, 2001C appears to be maximum speed because I was flying at that speed for about 15-20 minutes. Have you ever gotten up to that speed? Do you ever intend to get up to that speed? Can I just point out the system I'm technically in, the one that I came from, is 0.21 light years away. Is this what people sometimes do for fun in this game? Oh, that was the Beagle. That was the past Beagle Point one, wasn't it? Yeah, there was one where the person flew for 2 days past Beagle Point to drop off some Hutton orbital logs, right? As part of the event, player-driven event, well, player-made event, right? And they ran out of fuel, so the fuel rats had to come all the way about 2 days super cruise away from Beagle Point. So did I. And watched the video. It's like, how dedicated are these guys? To be fair, I'm friends with quite a few fuel rats. They're cool people, aren't they? Oh no, I've never had to use them. It's just that I met a couple of them in YouTuber streams. Oh no, I know a couple of them well, not personally, but you know, I play with them fairly regularly. And yeah, they're pretty chill. The funny thing is though, one of the ones I know, you know, because the fuel rats aren't supposed to fight people, right? That's one of the things, and if they get attacked, they don't fight back. But I guess when you're off duty, that doesn't apply, because one of them always does PvP combat when he's off, you know. But it's in like CZs, so that's fine. But still, he's like, if you weren't supposed to do that, then he's breaking some sort of rules. But if you are okay to do that, I guess that just adds some more level of badass to the fuel rats, doesn't it? Because many of them could probably kick most gankers' arses, but they choose not to. Other way round, really, but yeah, because the idea is that you're the hero by night and an ordinary person by day. Yeah, look how close I'm getting. Yeah, so travelling at 2,000 times the speed of light, right? I'm going to try and get to 50,000 light seconds before I start slowing down. Probably going to shoot past, but and probably by quite a few hundred to 1,000 light seconds, but I know, it's fine. Don't worry. Oh, look how fast the number's going down now. Yeah, I'm gonna start slowing down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowing down. I'm not going to slow down lower than 1k though, because I'm still quite far away. I'm going to get to about 20,000 light seconds, and then I'm going to slow down again. You know, like similar to how you do it with light seconds as opposed to megameters. You know? Oh god. I don't see a star. Oh god. Whoa, I'm about to pass it. Yeah, I just passed the star. Like, just straight up past it. Look at this. Look how fast it says the nearest system is that isn't the system I'm quote unquote in. I'm apparently 40 light seconds, almost 50. Yeah, pretty much 41 light seconds from. No clue. Oh god! I just shot past it again. No, I'm gonna try frame shift jumping at like 2 light seconds. Actually, no, even better. I'm gonna turn to face the system I'm going to, right? Quote unquote going to, right? I'm gonna travel it. Oh god, I keep passing it every time I try to get to it. I wonder what happens if I get super close to this one, right? And then disengage my frame shift drive, like jump, like you know, what's the term? Low wake. No, like No, because I'm at the slow enough speed where it's not an emergency stop. It's a low wake, right? I think I'm so close to this star that if I do that, I'm going to spawn inside the star. You know what? I'm going to get a couple of light seconds away from this, just in case. Ooh. Yeah, that's more than far enough. Like, I think that's the other star, 0.23 light years away. Right, let's see where this is. Yeah, this is 40 light. Look. I travelled. Look at my screen, right? I travelled 0.23 light years because the star was that close, and I'm literally less than 2 light seconds away from that star. I'm really tempted to jump out right now and see what happens. I just travelled between systems. I want to see if I jump out now, will it spawn the system in that I'm next to, and I'm pretty much in, and essentially spawn me inside the star. Just in case, I'm going to get a couple light seconds away, and then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to face it and I'm going to jump out. It's saying it's 41, pretty much 41 light seconds away, but it's not. It really isn't. It's 7. No. It definitely isn't, because I super cruised between systems.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, an actually different system. Look, I travelled from this system. And if you look, oh, I travelled from, I jumped in at a star 0.23 light years away, right? That's a different system, because you've got BD plus 40, 2905A and BD plus 40, 2903 right next to each other. An orange giant and a yellow orange. I'm currently right next to the. I'm afraid what happens if I relog, because the one I'm next to is an orange giant and I'm 7 light seconds away. I know orange giants tend to get bigger than that.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know, if I go into Super Cruise now, will it spawn the system I'm supposed to be at, but I'm technically at the other one? Or will it class me as still in the system I'm in? Well, I'm technically in. Those are interesting questions, aren't they? The one that's 0.23 light years away. I'm just going to jump to this one instead then, friendship jump. Everyone who can look at my screen, look at it. This is going to be interesting. I'm just waiting for everyone who can then, because this is genuinely interesting. This is some science shit right here, guys. Sorry for the language. It's just I feel that way. Anyway, Wilson. Yeah, Wilson. Can I just say the reason I'm here in the first place is because I got off Silas Carrier, the Valhalla, to do some mining, but then had to leave because my mum told me no playing games at that particular time. So then I logged back in a couple hours ago, right? Only to find that the Valhalla had sometime in the past day or two jumped to what do you say the system was called again? It was Hirani, yeah. Yeah, Silas, look at my screen. This is the other. I'm there. I jumped out of Super Cruise as well. It didn't spawn in. I'd guess what star it is. Look, I'm going to show you on the galaxy map. Right, so the one I'm supposedly at is a yellow-orange red. The one I'm currently about to jump to, is an orange giant. I'm afraid that if I go into Super Cruise right now, it will update to say that I'm in the system, the star will pop in, and I'll fly straight into the star. Yeah. So anyone want to see the shortest frame, the shortest quote unquote inter-system jump ever? I think this might actually go into the Guinness Book of Records. Yeah, look. Okay, everyone who can, look.
Frameshift drive charging.
You can. Star. Yeah.
Ready to engage.
Why? What does the control B do? I'm not gonna trust either of you. The only problem is I'm in Discord talking, and yeah, I'm there by the way. I'm in Discord talking, right? And do you know what my push to mute is? Control. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. How far am I? I've travelled 3 light seconds. I did press Control B, it hasn't done anything. Have I not got it set up? Controls. The question, sorry. It's also, sorry. Yeah, it's also, in my opinion, it's not so much exploit as it is intelligence gathering. I find that kind of fair. Yeah. Can I just say, I wonder how close I am to the exclusion zone. I'm gonna turn... Yeah. Blue, you mean yellow? The star's exclusion zone is not appearing. I literally turned to face it, and it's not appearing. And I'm not in its gravitational influence somehow. Well, you know, not in its exclusion zone. Seriously though, I'm kind of happy that I did that, even if it seems like a massive waste of time. I find it. And I recorded it, though it probably won't pick up your guys' voice because it's Microsoft recording software, you know, the base stuff. So it won't. I could have used OBS, but I decided not to. Yeah, no, but this is probably not going to be put on YouTube. This is just something I'm recording for the sake of having a recording. Most importantly, though, I wonder if if I submit it, that would put me as a record holder. Somewhat, yeah. Quite loud.